Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are delighted to be here at the Dream Center with our partners in downtown Denver to roll out an exciting announcement today. We are excited to launch today our plan for beautiful and safe downtown Denver. I want to talk you through a little bit of what that means and what that entails. Downtown Denver, as you know, is the economic and cultural center of our city. It is where Denverites come to see a ball game, a concert, or a musical, to visit our museums and our restaurants, comedy clubs, art galleries, shopping. It is at the heart of the city. It is the living room of Denver, and we want every resident and guest to feel safe right here in our living room, and also to feel inspired by the creativity and the innovation and the ingenuity of what Denver has to offer. And that is why today we're launching our effort to guarantee that experience. A beautiful and safe downtown means one where you can sit on a patio and let your kids run around behind you and play and never once worry about their safety. And that plan is built on the belief that a safe and clean and beautiful downtown is all of our responsibility. It's no one organization alone. We know the city cannot do it alone. The police cannot do it alone. The business community cannot do it alone, our nonprofit partners can't do it alone, and our residents and visitors cannot do it alone. But we can all do it together. And that's what today is about. So I want to walk you through what the specific components of this plan are. We have 6 parts of our plan I want you to see. You'll see right here on our beautiful board, which I'm going to pull back just slightly so that I can look at it while you are also. First step I want to talk about is clear streets, safe sidewalks. That means for us as a starting point, a downtown Denver without encampments. And we know those encampments were unsafe for the folks that were living there. We know they were inhospitable for the neighbors or the businesses that were trying to get to and from their daily actions of living. And so that's why we worked so hard to get now more than 1,135 people off the streets and into housing and shelter, as that means they didn't have to worry last night about freezing to death. Thank you. Those folks are safe in their own rooms last night and this morning, getting jobs, getting support, getting training. And that also means we were able to close all of those major encampments in downtown and not have people out having to sleep on the streets of the city. Our plan now is to keep it that way, is to make sure that we can keep downtown free of camping and we can keep people connected to services and supports they need to get back up on their feet. That's step one. Our second step is engaging Denver in a shared ownership about how we keep downtown Denver beautiful and safe. And that means if you see something, say something, right? We all have a shared obligation to help make sure we can keep the city beautiful. And that's why we wanted to make that much easier. So we're launching today an easy reporting system that anyone can use to help keep Denver safe and clean. And I'm going to give it over in a minute to Courtney Garrett from DDP to talk about an app that we have set up to make that reporting easy and effective. That way, if there is unsightly trash, you can let us know. If there is someone in mental health distress who needs support, you can let us know. If there is someone that is using or abusing drugs, you can let us know. If there is someone that needs access to support and services, we want Denver to be a place where everyone feels comfortable and we can be sending the right responder to the right place at the right time. And that goes to our next step, which is fast response. How do we have a fast response to these issues with the right intervention? And that means that we don't always need to send an officer. Often it can be a nonprofit partner. Often it can be a mental health responder. Often it can be a community partner. Excited to have Pastor B talk a little bit about the work that the Dream Center is doing and how they will be a key partner in these early intervention and response to folks that need support. The third is there are many partners we know right now who work around Denver and downtown Denver to keep it beautiful and safe. But we often don't always work together. We don't work in a coordinated and aligned fashion. And what we launched today is an effort to make sure that Denver's downtown response system is aligned, is effective, and is fast. And that is why this is not just a fancy fashion statement we are making today. These yellow vests are actually the launch of our Denver Ambassadors program. The Denver Ambassadors program is a plan to unify the responders that come out to help people in the city and the speed at which we can respond. And so that combines nonprofit partners, it combines city employees, it combines folks from private security, and it includes, yes, the police department. But the idea is that means we can have the right person with the right response there quickly to be able to support people as soon as you need it. And that also means if you are in downtown Denver, you look out and you see these bright yellow, highly visible vests, you know that's someone that can help you. They can help connect you to a service. They can help you find Coors Field. They can help if you see someone in distress. This is if you are going for a run at 9 o'clock at night, you see a yellow vest, you know that that is someone that is there to provide support. If you're taking your kid to a ball game, you know these are folks that can either directly support you or connect you to the right person. So today we launched this Denver Ambassador Program with these fantastic yellow vests. Finally, as I mentioned, this is not something that we can do alone, nor is this done by enforcement alone. It's actually done by how we activate all of the city all the time. So there are also two other partnerships we're excited to focus on today. One is our community activation program through our dynamic Downtown Denver grants. As you know, we started a grant program in the spring with a partnership with Downtown Denver Partnership. We have people across the city who have applied to come and do activations here in downtown. And that looks like everything from a New Year's Eve event we had with hot air balloons that brought thousands of families down to downtown Denver for the first time in a long time on New Year's Eve. That can include everything from Romeo and Juliet, Shakespeare in the parking lot, will be mariachi festivals, open mic nights, foot badminton in the park, all the ways that community organizations will help bring their spirit and energy to downtown. I will come back a little bit at the end and talk about our business activation, which is we also know we want our businesses downtown to be a key part of this, which means they have the chance to help activate and engage their blocks, their businesses, their neighbors, so that we have an always vibrant downtown. So that is the overview of the 6 pieces of this rollout today. I want to spend a few minutes and give it over to our lead partners here on this. First and foremost, I want to invite up Courtney Garrett. She has been the incredible leader of the Downtown Denver Partnership, has been our most steadfast partner on the development and design of this project. Her team has been working for years on how to activate and support the city, and this we think is a historic opportunity for us to be partners with them around how to make sure we keep downtown beautiful and safe. So I will let her talk a little about the app and the process for reporting that they have pioneered that we are excited to partner with. Courtney Garrett.
Right. Thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Johnston, and really to your entire team. We are seeing such a significant difference every day in downtown. So thank you to all of you who are out there today. You've been working so hard throughout the holidays even. So the Downtown Denver Partnership is honored to stand with you, Pastor B, and everyone here today in support of this absolutely tremendous work. At the partnership, we have a firm belief that a safe and welcoming and beautiful city truly takes all of us every single day. It takes the entire community, including neighbors, businesses, the city, nonprofits, all of us, as you heard the mayor say, all of us to come together with a collective commitment to a better city for all, a city where we all take care of one another. And that is the sentiment behind the Clean and Safe app. This app empowers everyone to be a part of making our downtown just that, more beautiful, more clean, and more safe. Go to the App Store, download Clean and Safe Denver. That is the app you can put on your phone. Again, it empowers the community to report. It allows for quick reporting of non-emergency issues related to cleanliness and security. When you submit a photo, so you download the app, you take a photo, a clean and safe issue that is non-emergency, it goes directly to our dispatch system, and a team of responders is notified immediately and will deploy the appropriate resources that you need to solve for whatever challenge you're facing. And we're thrilled to be expanding the scope of this app. So as of today, the app will now go beyond what we know as the Business Improvement District boundaries and into the greater whole of the House 1000 effort. It will go beyond the 120 blocks of the Downtown Denver Business Improvement District to extend our services to ensure that these encampment sites that have been secured and that the broader city remains clean, safe, and a welcoming place for everyone. We are incredibly grateful to Pastor B and the Dream Center because their efforts as a part of this outreach are ensuring that we have a compassionate and holistic approach when we see these challenges and people in need coming before us. So Pastor B, I'll turn it over to you to talk about this rapid response effort, the number of parties that are involved, and the life-changing efforts of the Denver Dream Center. Whoop, over here.
Thank you.
Well, first off, thank you for the opportunity to partner and work together for the good of our city. It's an incredible honor to work, Courtney, with the Denver Downtown Partnership, with the mayor and the incredible staff and team, our public safety, and all the way down to local businesses and residents in between. We're fanatics for people, and we believe in humanity. And so the Denver Dream Center has been able to help take on the point of engaging quickly and expediting the process where the encampments are, where the needs are, before maybe public safety has to get involved or before the needs escalate to a point that takes more resources or effort. The unique thing about our team that really is powerful is so many of our men and women have come out of prison, off the streets. They've been homeless. They've been in tents. So they know that experience. And so they know how to humanize the moment to go and engage somebody that is just dealing with a hard decision or a life choice that maybe wasn't theirs, that put them in a position that they never thought they would be in. Our city has worked collectively very hard to provide the support and resources. We're thankful for that we get to be a part of engaging that to maybe move people off the streets or out of encampment into a hotel or into the right resources or to get what they need. But we love going out and mobilizing volunteers. So we work collectively with people that are coming from the city or from suburbs, whether it's the faith community or local businesses. We are firm believers in a safer and a cleaner and a more fun Denver. We love that Coors Field's right behind us, and we love going to games, and we want kids and families to feel safe to go there. We love that we get to walk hand in hand with our Denver Police Department to engage and have conversations that reduce, hopefully, the risk factor of walking up, that we get to work with people that are dealing with whether it's mental health concerns or drug addictions and things that we know are so prevalent right now. But the collaborative working together with the city is powerful. Our team is in awe that we get the opportunity as a nonprofit provider to be the hands and the feet to work with our city, with our local businesses, and with volunteers to make a difference in our community. So again, thank you that we get to host and for being here, for the opportunity to work together. I'm going to turn it back to our mayor, Mike Johnston, and let him come and take us. Thank you.
I can also give it over to the real Mike Johnston. There's another Mike Johnston who's at the Dream Center. Where is Mike? There he is. He's my doppelganger. So if you see one of the two of us, we'll be out here in yellow vests responding. I'll take questions in a minute. I'll just say I think what you see here is a comprehensive approach to how to take on a beautiful and safe downtown, which is it starts with clear streets and safe sidewalks. Everyone can get around all the time and feel safe here. It starts with an easy response system for any time you see something, you can notify us, and we can immediately get that to the right person, whether it's Dottie if it is a cleanup to do, whether it is the Dream Center if it's an intervention to do, whether it is a security response if there's public safety at risk, the ability to get that information to us quickly and get a response quickly. And then the Denver ambassadors, the ability to not just have to report it through an app. If you see someone on the street with a yellow vest, you can stop and ask them. They can jump in and help right away. And then to do ongoing activation of all of these spaces, because we know the opposite of crime is not safety. The opposite of crime is joy. And so what we want to do is really deliberately sow joy on all of the streets with both the community activation we'll have downtown, all the business activations so that people are down here with the people they love, doing the things they love in a place that they love. So that is what we are excited to launch today, and I will open it up for any questions people may have for me or for other members of the coalition. Joe. Great question. Right now our focus is on the downtown neighborhoods as a first response. Our hope is that this partnership is unique, Joe, because we've partnered with the Downtown Denver Partnership, who has team and resources and partners for this site. Once we're successful here, we want to expand this structure to other neighborhoods, and other neighborhoods we might have different partners, different nonprofit partners, different business improvement district partners, but this is our first foray into this coordinated effort, and because Downtown Denver Partnership had done so much in the way of launching infrastructure for security and response, this is the first chance to unify all those forces under one partnership. Yes? Great question. The question was how many folks will be out in yellow vests at one time? There's going to be a run on these yellow vests because they're now going to be the hottest fashion item in the city. But what we've said to folks, including Councilman Hines and Councilman Watson and myself, is people that are wearing them because we are actively in service to the city. So it is only someone who, we might have a manager of safety might be out doing a shift helping on the city front. I'm not wearing it to the grocery store or at other locations. But we do want to combine all the different forces in the city, and so that might be people from Armando Soldate's team at safety who are out engaging. Obviously, will be folks in the Dream Center, could be other nonprofit partners, could be private security partners who also are allies in this. And so what it does is gives residents one port of entry and one common person to reach out to, but we'll have different teams deployed at different times a day. In terms of the total number per day, I couldn't give you a rough estimate of the numbers because they'll be in different locations on different shifts, but we should expect that you would, during any given day or evening, be able to find folks in downtown Denver in yellow vests that you can reach out to for support. Yes, good to see you. Thank you. Question is, would this be monitored 24/7? Are there situations where you'd still call the police? Yes, of course. If there's still an emergency or a life-threatening emergency, you'd still call 911. Our dispatch system is there. 311 is still up for notification. This will be running 24 hours a day as a notification system and comes right through to us at the city to be able to deploy people. And then that will depend on who is on shift at that time of the night. 2 o'clock in the morning, it might just be Denver Police Department who is out on patrol, but we will have partners that take different shifts of the day, and we're able to take incoming requests or needs at all times of the day. Gretchen, what would be your guess on how many folks are equipped to use yellow vests? Do we think it's 650 team members between all of the various partners that will rotate that on shifts? Maybe you're talking about 30 or 40 at any given moment, but 650 people across the city will be a part of this vested partnership. Will be invested in the partnership, perhaps I should say. Sorry, I'll stop with the dad jokes. All right, next questions. Yes. And by that, do you mean our Dynamic Downtown Denver grant partnership that we launched?
Together we will.
Oh, do you want to speak to that, Courtney? I do.
I can speak briefly.
Great, you speak briefly.
Yeah. I would say that this is definitely an output of that effort. When we called together 40 community partners from businesses to other nonprofits to neighborhood organizations to really come together with one voice and call for quick, swift, and compassionate response, that was the impetus and that was the goal of that effort, and we're seeing absolutely the output of that today, and we're grateful to this administration for following through.
Other questions? Okay, great. Well, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to all of our partners for their work, and we look forward to residents of Denver. Yes, please download the Clean and Safe app. Good place for you to help notify us. But most of all, look out for folks in the downtown area with the yellow vest. Stop and talk to them. They are there to serve you and to serve us. And we think this is really a first of its kind partnership able to bring together nonprofits, city, private security, DPD, all in a unified, aligned system that allows us to identify people that need support, get those supports to them quickly and efficiently, and make sure we have a city that everybody feels is safe and beautiful. So thank you all so much for being here. Have a fantastic day and enjoy the snow.